In another October surprise, President Biden today announced sweeping executive orders to bypass Congress and all but legalize pot. On point tonight, 4 weeks till the midterms, what will the White House try next? First, today's news. A pardon of anybody convicted on, quote, simple federal marijuana charges. How you define simple is up for debate.
No one should be in jail just for using or possessing marijuana. Too many lives have been upended because of our failed approach to marijuana.
This route fulfills a major campaign promise without the problems associated with actually changing the laws. It's another example of presidents from both parties going around Congress with executive orders. That is in direct contradiction to how the framers believe things should work. Congress is the people's representatives that makes the laws. The executive branch enforces them. The left didn't like President Trump's executive orders. The right won't like what's happening today. That's how life works. Just put that aside for a second. Here's what the president's order does, pardoning all prior federal offenses of simple possession of marijuana, urging governors to pardon state offenses, as Health and Human Services and the Attorney General to review if marijuana should be a Schedule I drug. For reference, other Schedule I drugs include heroin, LSD, ecstasy, bath salts, and magic mushrooms, among others. The timing is notable. The White House could have done things the old-fashioned way and pushed Congress to make pot legal at the federal level. In fact, that there is a bill that has passed the House doing just that. But crickets so far in the U.S. Senate. In fact, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer owes President Biden a huge favor. Today, Mr. Biden celebrated a new factory in New York State, Chuck Schumer's home state. Yet, even in today's statement, when he had Chuck Schumer's ear, zero from Mr. Biden about bringing the bill to legalize pot to a vote. To be fair, the Constitution gives the president the unilateral right to pardon anybody at any time for any reason. And no fair-minded person thinks people should be arrested, much less jailed on felony charges for years over smoking a joint. All the more reason to do this right and change the laws, because today's move means nothing going forward. Pot lovers will be arrested and convicted tomorrow through the end of time. They're out of luck because the laws are still on the books. But let's get back to today. Gas prices are rising. The White House knows what happened to their poll numbers this summer when prices rose then. You might remember President Biden unilaterally forgave student loans, another legally questionable but politically expedient move. Poll numbers went up. We're paid to ask questions, so I have a couple. Why now? Something happening a month from now that you need some votes for? A question. Second question, if marijuana pardons don't work, if going around Congress to forgive student loans didn't work, what will the White House try between now and November 8th? That's on point tonight. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.